All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the post-fight press conference. Something about Bronze Bomber, Barclays Center. Bombs were flying. It only took one, and lo and behold, a first-round destruction over Robert Helenius. Boxing welcomes him back with open arms. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the return of the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Champ, want to get your thoughts? I mean, talk about a show. The one thing I said in the lead up to this, excitement, entertainment, and my goodness, as you talked about many times, all it takes is one. How are you feeling after your incredible performance here tonight?
I feel amazing, Ray. You know, many people worry about my weight and where I would come in and different things like that, but we just went back to the basis of things. I wanted to come in at a happy weight, and my happy weight is what it is. You know, I'm lower. God have blessed me with power. He didn't bless me with size. He blessed me with power. That's why I can hang with these guys that outweigh me 20, 30, 40, even 50 pounds. You know, and once you go above God's regiments for you, then you know sometimes things happen. And you have to go back into what got you there. And I went back to what got me there. You know, my defense is my athleticism. My quickness is my athleticism. And it was an amazing night tonight. And man, it's just something about this place. It's special here in Brooklyn, especially at the Barclays Center, especially for me, you know, with some of my most dramatic, like I said, most devastating knockouts have came from our most exciting times has been right here at the Barclays Center, and we did it again. What can I say?
D, I think before I turn it over to the media, I think since seeing you from the kickoff press conference, visiting you in camp about a month ago in Las Vegas, I think it's fair to say that you, Malik Scott, your entire team, Don House, your strength and conditioning coaches, you were in the zone all training camp. Did you feel that way tonight?
I did. I felt great. We put in the work, Ray. You know, what was the numbers of the rounds?
7.9. You did one, so they'd be 7:33.
Okay.
Because he did one tonight, 7:33 for the Bronze Bomber.
That was just one as well.
We're gonna count this as well. So, you know, we put in the work, you know, and it paid off in the end. And we had fun. We had to go back into the basics, and I wanted to add things in there that brought excitement back to me, that allowed me to train and have fun doing it. Because you can do it for so long, and then it just becomes something that you do, something that is required to prepare for a fight. It's not exciting anymore. It's just something we just doing to get through the day, to get through the process of it. But I can honestly say we have fun every round, every second, every minute that we participated in. It was amazing, and being able to change locations as well. And man, it just everything turned out great. You know what I mean? And I'm forever grateful for the love and prayers and the support that I have. You know, and
take your time, baby.
You know. The heavyweight division, man, the excitement is back.
Welcome back, my man.
It's not, the heavyweight division is nothing without Deontay Wilder. And that ain't trying to be cocky or they're trying to be, you know, boastful. That's just straight facts. Who do it like I? No one. You know, and I got people that I love, and I got people that love me, you know, around me. So, you know, long live the king, and I can't wait for the next one.
Well, we are certainly waiting on the edge of our seats. We're going to turn over to the media for questions. Sam Jackson, raise your hand. He will give you the microphone. Tell us your name and your media affiliation.
Deontay, Ismail Abdussalam, Beats Boxing Mayhem. I wanted to ask you, I know you're a big Muhammad Ali fan. A lot of people who saw that knockout might remember the second Sonny Liston fight, so I'm wondering if Malik had you watching any Ali fights. We saw some of that actually in your training on Wednesday. It seemed like you revealed a little bit of the strategy, we just didn't know what we were looking at. So just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I didn't watch anything of Muhammad Ali. He is my idol in boxing. I love him for not only what he did in the side of the ring, but what he did on the outside of the ring and the times that he did it in. But Malik is a master at this business, and the way we do film study and how we can break it down, and the motivation that he gives you before you prepare for war, you know. And before I got here to the arena, he talked the whole way there. And you know, being here in New York, especially in Brooklyn, you know, it's so many people, you know, to go around the block, that's like 20, 30 minutes. He talked the whole time there, and you know, but I love it though, because that allows me to know how passionate he is about his job, how passionate he is about the business, and how well he want to see me do while I'm still here. Like I said, I only have 3 years, and I think starting up my 3 years is a great start, and I'm looking for more. I'm ready for the best of the best, and I'm just picking up where I left off at.
So Deontay, next week is your birthday. Happy early birthday to you. But also speaking of birthdays, it is Malik Scott's birthday as well. Your trainer, happy birthday, Malik Scott. Talk about a birthday gift that you were able to see. So Deontay, you gave him a nice birthday gift tonight.
His mother's birthday is coming up, and my mother's birthday is coming up.
Happy birthday
my
to your
birthday's
mother.
the same day as his mother's, and his birthday the same day as my mother's.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Talk about the synergy and the energy, guys.
Man.
Absolutely. I love him to death. He's the most dynamic fighter in the history of the sport. And I'm someone saying that it's not coming from gossip. I'm going off of what I've seen times before I was born. There's not a fighter that could do everything in the world that Deontay Wilder could do. And what you guys seen tonight was him buy into a serious game plan. You know how hard it is to make a killer like this say, no, we're going to bring guys to you. All he's been doing is hunting guys. So what we did was, no, I'm gonna show you how he used to knock guys out before. He didn't do nothing new in that ring that he didn't do before. I'm not just Deontay's here trainer, I'm his great reminder. So if I'm telling him to do something, I'm saying he used to do that a lot. He used to use his back foot a lot just for defense. Him putting his high hand up like this is a buffer. Guys have to get through this to get through this to get here. By the time they get to here, their life is on the line.
Literally.
And you see what happened today. You seen what happened today. I'm so proud of him, and
Take it down, man. All right. You already know what you're gonna see.
Another question from the media. If you have questions, Show Center Preload, get to you in a few moments. Sorry about that. Or Malik, if you want to.
I'm so happy you got that done, brother. All the hard work, the training. I watched this dude limp to the gym, go to the track, be in the mood, be stubborn, still get the work done. Have an attitude, still get the work done. I'm constantly talking to him about boxing, showing him film stuff. He's like, bro, I seen it. You still gotta see it again. You know? And it just feels good to see someone you love so much, and I'm so compassionate, not just about boxing, about Deontay. So it just felt so good, you know, for you guys to see what I'm talking about. And he did that backing up. He did that tonight backing up. He did that setting traps, having tons of humility. The best heavyweight in the world and the most dynamic fighter in the history of the sport. If he wasn't my brother, I would still say that. I'm telling you guys what I know from what I see, not what I think from gossip or from, no, this is the best right here, the best.
Inside and outside.
More questions from the media? Go ahead, Keith Heidick from
Deontay, based on what they saw tonight and the message that you delivered, how difficult do you expect it to be to get the top heavyweights like Usyk and those guys to want to fight you?
I think it's going to be very difficult. You know, I'll be very surprised if he stick to his word. You know, I'm a man of my word. I abide by principle, morals, and goal. They said if you don't believe in something, you'll fall for anything, and I believe in something. You know, and the last champion that came to a fight that said he would give me a fight, he went the other way after a devastating knockout. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Joseph Walker. You know, so we'll see what happens, and I'm gonna keep Usyk to his word. You know, we will be calling his team, you know, and whoever his handler is, and we're gonna see what's up. And if he amended his word, what a hell of a fight it would be.
It's a great fight. Usyk and Wilder, sign me up for that. More questions from the media.
Hey, what's up, Deontay? This is Najee from Cigar Talk. What's going on, brother?
Blessings.
Man, great fight tonight. I want you to elaborate just on what Malik said. I mean, like he said, you're a kung fu fighter. We've seen that historically. Today, you fought on the back foot. How hard was that, or difficult at all, for you to implement that game plan?
It's not. I mean, just like he said, it's something that I've been doing. It's nothing I've done tonight was new. It's nothing. You know, we just went back to the basic fundamentals of what got me here in the first place. You know, you can travel the world, you can fight against so many different styles to the point you start picking up styles and stuff. That's just like a language. When you go to a certain country, you stay there long enough, you're gonna pick up and you're gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna take away. So I've sparred so many different guys and stuff. I'll pick up certain things and apply it to fights when I should have just stuck with what I know. You understand me? And I had to break it back down. I had to go back to what I know. Like I said, my defense is my athleticism. And we all know that. You know, that's when I get my most devastating knockouts. And we seen that tonight. So, you know, I just thank God for allowing me to have the mindset to, like you say, you know what, I put certain things in my team hands, along with, you know, I'm hands-on with a lot of things. I'm the head of a lot of things, but certain things I put in their hands because great minds think alike, you know, and I don't know it all, but in life I love learning. That's why they're saying you can't teach an old dog a new trick. That's a lie. And anybody that believes that then may go up and with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if you know it all, then what's life? What we living for? If you think you know it all, why you can't teach an old dog new tricks? You know what I mean? And so, you know, I'm thankful for the guys that I have around me, and it's just a blessing to be able to do what we've been practicing, what we've been working so hard for, and to bring it here to the Barclays Center for a devastating knockout and a great night. And then, you know, Caleb Plant got his knockout, and then followed behind me, everybody can go home and party.
Before we get to the next question, Joe Santaquilo, you have something to go ahead and give Deontay Wilder. We have a present, a belt, another present for Deontay Wilder. Let's go ahead and, Joe, if you want to go ahead and present the title real quick and get on the mic.
What is this, Joe? This is the BWAA Fight of the Year belt.
Oh man, blessings.
So I'm really though, I'm the guy that picks up the trash here. I just wanted to
Well, there's a bathroom in there.
I'm the president of the Boxing Sport Association, and every year we award this belt to the Fight of the Year. You notice who's names on top? Right?
Yes, indeed.
Right.
Yes,
As
my
we
God.
spoke a couple days ago, right?
Yeah, man.
There were no losers last night.
Mhm.
You know, you and I spoke about that.
Yes, sir.
So you showed great courage in that fight. You showed great determination, and obviously we see the polished product today.
Mm.
And I knew your trainer was thin. So here we go.
My man.
Let's give it up to Deontay Wilder. Fight of the Year last year.
Thank you so much.
More questions from the media.
Deontay right over here. Back.
Yes, sir.
Kosi, King, Marcus Hayes, Fight Hub TV. Deontay, at the moment when you land that big eraser right hand and you see your opponent going down, exactly where does your mind go and what are you thinking about in those moments?
When I hit him, as you can see, I was going for another one, you know, and it was so fast. It was fast for me, you know. I didn't know how devastating it was until I seen him fall on the canvas. You know, I didn't know I did what I did, you know, because we've been training for certain things to become muscle memory. So when I see certain events happen in the ring, my body just respond, and sometimes when you in the ring, you don't know what's going. You don't see what the other people see on the outside, you know. And my body just reacted. We wanted Robert to reach, And once he reached, I teached. And when I teached, a valuable lesson was taught tonight. So the heavyweight division is on check.
He was down for quite a bit of time. At what point does your jubilation turn into concern for your opponents?
Man, my only concern is well, I always have concern for all fighters. You know, I'm a big advocate for fighters because, like I always say, we get done wrong. This is not a sport. A sport is something you play. You don't play this. And we risk our lives for you guys' entertainment. And I speak that forever, you know, but when you have a relationship with a man, you know, when you love a man, you know, when you build a fierce friendship with another man, although he's thousands of miles away from where I am, you know, when you see things like that, man, you want to come to the aid. You know, I wanted to come to the aid, but they wouldn't let me, and I understood because he needed space. But you know, my heart goes out to him, and I hope he's doing okay. He can be able to go back to his family because this is a tough business that we're in. This is why I tell people you gotta respect all fighters. You know, people always go about worrying about records and all this, he lost, or he's a bum and all that. Well, you get your bum ass in there. And let's see who's the bum, really. Because you don't play this. You can't play this. So we demand respect at all times. Every fighter that step in the ring, I don't care what the record is. I don't care who they are or where they come from. It demands respect because if not, then you see things like that happen.